Donny and I, we're working to bring you the latest news tonight. We're breaking down everything from should men receive gifts from women on Valentine's Day to his T.O. out here violating man code, and why is Wendy Williams in hot water with the LGBTQ community? Don't clap for that. No. She apologized. Ain't nothing to clap about with that. As always, we got a group of guys on hand to give us their insight on what people are saying in these streets out here tonight. So y'all ready to make this happen? It's a Friday, it's Valentine's Day. Let's make it happen. Let's get it in. Let's welcome in Chase Anthony, Troy Lawson, and Jay Ali to the show. Come on, guys.
Come on, players.
What's up, boy?
What's up, Chase?
Man. All right, man. Troy.
What's up, player? How you doing, player?
All right, y'all gonna have to bring it tonight, man. Bring it tonight. So I assume that all y'all are single because you would definitely not be here hanging out with our asses. I would assume that's the case. Unless your girl's in the audience somewhere. No. Okay. No.
Single, somebody up here lying. I don't know who it is.
Who's lying?
Girl is watching. No, I'm what?
No. Single.
Single is a piece of cheese.
Single ladies, single guys up. There you go. Might not be single for long.
Answer the question, Mike. Why are y'all single?
Oh, why are you single?
Why y'all single?
Jay?
Just busy grinding, working, man. That's why.
You don't want no lady?
Huh?
You don't want no lady?
Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, yeah. I'm interviewing right now. I got a couple, interview process.
What's your first question when you interview?
Man, there's so many, man. Like, how you doing tonight? Like,
Okay.
You feeling good? You want another drink?
Oh, you buying the drinks already? You buying the drinks?
First night, intoxicating.
Come on, you got to. You got to have a good time.
Troy, what about you?
Man, it's hard out here. I don't like putting L.A. in it because L.A. different than Hollywood, and North Hollywood is different, you know what I mean? But I feel like when you meet women out here, you don't meet a lot of genuine women, you know what I mean? Like women with good intentions, women that want to get to know you. Meet a lot of women that want to use you and see what you can do for them.
I got to take you where I'm from. I got to take you where I'm from. They genuine.
Go, bro. Let's go.
They gonna cook for you. They gonna do a lot of things you might not like, but they gonna love you right.
But see this, look, that's real talk. Because the women I've met that are born and raised in L.A., thorough, official, you know what I mean? Like,
yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But see, we have issues too that we have to worry about when it comes to dating out here in these streets as well, Chase. You always hear the same women saying the same thing. We can't find a genuine man that just loves me for me, that wants to be there for me and hold me down and be loyal and faithful. Men have the same issues, Chase.
It sounds like they want a sponsor. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like people looking for sponsorship. Now, there's male sponsors and there's female sponsors. And nowadays, that's what everybody's looking for.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of men out here willing to give up some shoes, though. You know that, right? They will buy some shoes to get with a pretty woman now.
And they messing up the game for us, man.
But see, I think that's the issue. It's like you got all these men out here that's just willing to buy women, in a sense, buy them shoes, buy them meals, pay their rent or whatever, and ain't get nothing in return, to be honest with you. And
Ain't nothing wrong with a sponsor, Mike.
There's nothing wrong with a sponsor.
What you supposed to do when you take them out? You supposed to buy them dinner. You supposed to buy them some shoes later on, not early on. But you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, women love to be sponsored. What's wrong with a sponsor, Chase? You mad about that? You ain't got no money?
No, I mean, listen.
He's got some money.
That's the problem. I want to hold on to it. I've experienced the same things being broke and having money. At the end of the day, women respond the same way.
Right.
You still ain't LeBron James.
He just doesn't want somebody to be with him just because he's got money. You know what I mean? There's a difference. Big difference. There has to be more than just what's coming out of your pocket.
But you know what, Mike?
Women you can buy.
But women play like they don't want no man with no money. But one thing that break relationships up is what? Money and sex.
Yep. Two things.
Two things.
Not enough for two.
So if you don't have those two things, then we got a problem, right, Chase?
The huge problem, because either there's not enough money or it's too much money, which means if you're making too much money, you might not be at home, which means somebody might not be satisfied.
Well, if you laying it down, you ain't gotta have that much money though. I'm just saying. Now you cannot have both. I'm gonna tell you that much. Right. You better be able to have one of them. But if you laying it down,
right? You don't have to worry about it. You good?
She'll go to KFC every now and then.
Right.
She'll go to Chipotle, just give her some extra guacamole. She good. Like she good. But I'm retired now. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to give y'all the game.
Right. I think it messes it up because cats be buying like the first date they buying shoes. It's like, dude, just build to that.
The first date,
right? Like build up to that.
You know, my grandmama said I'd never buy a woman shoes. I'm engaged now. I would never buy. Well, I just bought her some Louboutin shoes for Christmas. But she asked for them. She asked for them. But I would never buy her some shoes. My grandmother said if you buy a woman some shoes, she's gonna walk away from it. You ever heard that? You ever heard that?
Well, Mike, I ain't never had that problem. Well, I don't want a lot of women some shoes.
Well, you buy shoes. You buy a lot of shoes for them to come back. They'll walk right back. Could be true. Right. All right, let's get into these topics, man. So if you ain't got nobody, but if you had somebody and they just happened to not be in town, you know how you can feel close to them. You know, has a woman ever like grabbed your T-shirt, like your girl, and wanted to just hold on to one of your T-shirts or something like that? They said there's a report in Yahoo that if you get a T-shirt of your significant other, if she ain't there, and you wrap it around your pillow at night and you sleep with it, you will sleep better at night. Y'all believe this? Y'all believe this? Yeah. Somebody said, look at that. See, she looks like, she's smelling all his scent. He was in the gym today.
Like, real talk, that's a rule in my house. When you come spend night, you get naked and you put on one of my T-shirts.
Yeah, because there's no outside clothes in the bed. That's how you know.
I love the setup.
Hold on a second. Do you have designated T-shirts just for them to, first of all, get naked and then put on the T-shirt?
You got to take a shower.
Okay. You got to take a shower
most
first.
Most times they don't come over with no lingerie or anything. So what are you going to do? You're not going to put on the same panties, right?
Right.
So you're going to put on your T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He sound like my uncle. Like, hey, you know, we got a no clothes rule in my house. Right? But you can't have your outside clothes inside. Right? So I got these T-shirts. They say Donny on them. Right? They new. All right? Hey. They smell like me, but they new. Damn, Donny, what is happening at your house?
What's wrong with that? Hey,
y'all both sound like you buying drinks, he got T-shirts. Sound like y'all live next door to each other. What's happening?
What's wrong with that, man?
You know what? I can't even really sleep with my woman up under me, even if she's in the bed. Can you? I sleep. It might be too much information. I sleep butt ass naked.
Too much information.
Straight up. I like to be loose. I don't have jewelry on, nothing. I take everything off. But when my girl I have a king size bed, and I'll meet her in the middle. But by the time the morning time, we'll be on my side of the bed. She'll be wrapped up on top of me like this. The only time she's not wrapped up on me, and sometimes I'll start an argument on purpose, is if she's mad at me. Then she'll take her ass to the other side of the bed.
You know, let me tell you something. He fucked up tonight because Cynthia right upstairs.
He in trouble tonight.
Man,
You getting in trouble tonight. It's Valentine's Day. You might
don't get in trouble.
At least I had my side of the bed.
maybe that was his goal.
I'm going to get it tonight.
I'm going to take care of business first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to tell her, take a shower. I'm going to say, throw one of them.
You gotta start selling those, bro.
For real.
You all right, baby? Okay, I'm gonna check it. You look like you want to stab us.
It's a man cave, right? We can talk like men here. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about.
I already told them at the beginning of the show, if they got something to say, grab one of the microphones. There's a lot of women, beautiful women in the audience. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
All right, let me ask this question because it is Valentine's Day. Y'all ain't got no women, but if you did,
Damn, Mike.
y'all told me you ain't
You
got
sound
no
like
women.
the only person that got somebody.
Well, I do.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Raise your hand if you got a woman. Thank you. I rest my case, right?
You gotta be specific.
Yeah, you gotta.
You know what I mean? Like you married.
Oh, I get
you know
it.
what I'm saying? It ain't like we just out here with
No,
y'all got choices.
I'm out here with nobody. Just in case somebody watching, I ain't got nobody.
Yeah, me either.
All I know is it's Friday night, 8 o'clock on Valentine's Day. Y'all ass here with us. That's all I know.
It's still
And I know Donny got to be here because it's his job, but I really appreciate you being here.
But it's early.
It's early. Oh,
early.
Stuff don't crack up too like
you got somebody later tonight?
Come on,
Hey,
man.
come on, man.
You got after 12s?
Plead the fifth. You know, yeah.
We call it 1,000 o'clock.
1,000 o'clock.
Now, what that mean?
That mean when it's
Teach me
way past time. You going through that phone like, I don't want to do it. What you doing tonight? Sometimes, man, you know, sometimes you gotta do that. You know?
Now, do you get her out of the house before the sun come up? Though?
Oh, wow.
No, I'm a pretty nice guy, you know what I mean? I'll get some DoorDash. Come over, are you hungry? I'm gonna make sure you got a full belly, you know what I mean? Uber pool, you know what I'm saying?
You invited her over late at night, but it was okay for her to be there in the morning. Why not just invite her over earlier?
Nah, can't.
You made it seem like you didn't want nobody to see her. That's
So
what
Chase,
Michael
you
got.
get rid of yours.
I have no one. I told you. If somebody else I have one. All right, that's my story, and I am sticking to it.
All right, so since right now, for these purposes, you don't have a Valentine's, you might have somebody you might be hooking up with, but if you had a Valentine's and you gave her a gift, would you expect the gift back? Jay, would you expect, be real, we keep it real, would you expect one back?
Nah, I wouldn't expect
Would you want one back?
Not really, I'm just...
Man, come on, Jay.
I mean,
Come on, man.
It depends, man.
Depends on what?
It depends. Like, I mean, the relationship, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm with a chick...
Well, if you give her a Valentine's Day gift, it might be a nice little
Yeah, it might be.
relationship.
And if she do something out of the kindness of her heart, then I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know. But I don't really expect gifts like that anyway.
So, Jay, hold on.
Okay.
So Jay, you telling me if you got a woman or your significant other you seeing, and you bought her a gift, you don't want nothing back?
I mean, if she do it out the kindness of her heart, then...
Yeah, you tripping. You want something.
Yeah, I want something,
Yes,
but
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? It ain't no gift.
Say you
But,
want
something.
Say I would like to have something, but if I don't get it, then it's okay.
That's the way to say it. Yeah.
That's it.
But
That's
men
it. Troy, help
don't
him
know
out.
how, we don't know how to, we never get nothing. We don't get...
Wow, speak for yourself.
Hey, Mike, you know what I
bro.
like?
Yeah, man, you
Out of everything, I like a nice car. Because if you get a car and you writing
I
something...
thought you said car.
If you writing something, you write something real special in there, that touches me because you took time to think about that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I like that. But, you know, if I get you a diamond bracelet or something, you know, just give me a card or something, you know?
A diamond bracelet for a card?
But see, that's how bad it's gotten,
This
bro.
might be why I'm single. It's a diamond bracelet for a card. You got me a card. I'm gonna be sitting there with an ass face like this. Really. I hope you enjoy your bracelet, showing it off to everybody. I can't wait to show everybody this card that I got. Go to work tomorrow. I'm like, hey man, I hope your Valentine's Day. Did you see this card? Nigga? This card is amazing, right? You see how her penmanship. That's what it is. You get got off penmanship.
I'm just different, Chase.
Well, you got to take us where the women where you at from so we can get those cards.
They all over. They right in that audience. See them beautiful queens?
Y'all from down in the neighborhood?
They gotta be. L.A., born and raised.
Oh, then...
Well, Detroit.
LA is kind of big.
I love the D women. Hey.
And the women love the D.
Hey, that's real good.
Real talk.
He got the shirts already. He got the shirt.
What is the most expensive gift you've ever given to somebody?
A car.
You've bought. I mean, have you been married? You ever been married before?
We ain't in that bracket.
Okay. But was it somebody you weren't married to?
Yeah.
Okay, you bought a car.
Yeah.
Like what? A Hyundai or like a car?
Mercedes, something like that.
I need.
But they was my baby's
out with
mother.
Donny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm talking about like a Valentine.
No,
somebody.
it just wasn't no random.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
my baby's mother, you know.
You ever buy an expensive gift?
Yeah.
What you get?
Mine was a Tiffany bracelet.
A Tiffany bracelet. Okay.
You got that player-ness in you?
No, but you want it back. When they leave, you be like, this.
Oh.
That's crazy. You just gonna be on dates with somebody else, and they gonna be like, this. That's a nice bracelet. Well, and you're not gonna tell them that your ex bought it. You're not gonna say
You
that.
an Indian giver.
Don't say that. No, he didn't.
I'm a Warner backer. How about that?
No.
What do you call it, Mike?
We just like he is a
Warner backer.
He's a Warner backer.
Warner backer.
I
Warner backer.
I am, man. You ain't gonna have all that joy in somebody else presence. But I do like with who was it that said it is a good thing because now you wearing that every time I'm still with you. And I was like, nah, I want that.
That's not good enough. Troy, do you give out expensive gifts?
I don't. I like to do what I like to call pay for experiences.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
what's the Troy experience like?
Me and the last girl I was dealing with, we went to Curacao.
Ooh,
This little island. This is lovely.
All right.
ABC Island.
Yeah.
Passport.
Stamping some passports.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like when you get things, they don't mean as much as spending time with somebody, having an experience you can both share and recall memories that you had on these trips and things like that. So the most expensive thing I pay for was like a trip to Curacao.
Okay. Yeah. What you get in return?
An experience.
The thing too, we hadn't got to that part of the relationship yet. So when we went there, you know what I mean? And I'm not forcing it on you. I'm not saying you gotta do this.
Yeah.
We feel
We
know what I'm
going
saying?
deeper in this one right here. Okay. I see the lady in the audience.
He want them type of
Hold on a second. Now, if you go overseas and you got to stamp a passport with a woman, do you pay for the trip? Do you expect something in return? And you know what I mean when I say in return.
I'm gonna be real, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get it cracking.
Okay. I know Chase does.
No.
You don't?
Because I'm with him.
Yo,
like,
hey, man, pick this out, man.
Play.
We're going to keep it real on this show. Stop it.
Listen. I will keep
Stop it, Chase.
Because at the end of the day, then what? Right? So then you do go on the trip, and then you get down there, you smash right away, then what? So now you don't enjoy your presence, you don't enjoy any of these other things, now you're just sitting down there with somebody. I'd rather feel the vibe.
Chase, I'm not taking a first-time offender on a long trip. I'm not doing that.
Break down what a first-time offender is, D.
If we just met her, and you know what I mean, I'm just not going to take you like we just knowing each other. No, we got to know each other because I got to know if I'm going 12,000 miles away, I'm going to give me some Wu-Tang. I'm just not going way over there. On that long-ass flight, I'm not doing that.
That's real talk.
Yeah, come on, man.
Here's the thing. So will you have gotten the Wu-Tang before you went over there, or you expected to get it?
That's the real question.
Okay. Yeah. So you ain't the first time ain't gonna be overseas.
Yeah, I'm not going to do a first-time offender because anything might happen.
Okay.
She might be on her, you know what I mean? You don't ever know.
True.
And then you got a problem.
That would change the whole mood of the trip.
That'll change the whole mood of the trip.
Yeah.
You got to do it this week.
Out of all the weeks.
Wow. All right. Let's move on from that one, man.
Boy, she is hot right there. Boy, she looking at us like she really want to cut us, Mike.
No, she good.
No, Mike, you should see her when that camera go. She be like, these niggas right here, I want to.
You good, right, babe? Young lady, I'm sorry. You good, right?
I'm watching her.
What's your name? Desiree, you got your eye on Desiree. Okay. No.
Desiree is my name.
Desiree, give us your opinion, because I know
Stand
you.
up, Desiree.
Come on, Desiree,
Come here.
please.
Desiree.
Jesus.
I would love to know.
Desiree got something to say.
What do you don't agree
I
with,
love your
Desiree?
hair.
Thank you. You're having your man time. Live your life.
No. We want you involved. This is your show as well. Please.
It's just interesting to watch a man cave situation. Just interesting.
Okay, what is interesting about it? What has piqued your curiosity?
Just the dynamics. It's just taking notes.
Taking notes? Okay, which notes have you taken that are you going to take back to society in your life?
Well, just making sure I'm aware of the different characters that are
Here?
present.
Okay.
That's all.
So let me ask you a question. What type of character is Chase?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you perceive him? Like, you know what I mean? Is he a...
The most normal.
Oh, so we're not normal.
No.
Well, that's your opinion. I like that. Let's go. I like that. You wanted to keep it real?
No, keep it real.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
But you know what? I'm glad you said that because I know I'm not normal.
Same here.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, Chase is the only one that's basically say he ain't got nobody either, too.
Yeah.
So, like, so you might be shooting a shot.
Thank you so much, Desiree.
You're
Thank you, son.
welcome.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Give it up for Desiree.
Don't call out no more, man. Just let her
She's a
live her
beautiful
life.
girl. She's a beautiful girl.
Right, she just like, this is what man cares about. All right. Yeah, you treat us like Wendy Williams, man. Like,
No, I'm not.
You can't get us in trouble like Wendy. You heard Wendy's apologizing, right? So Wendy catching heat from the LGBTQ community, which she got a lot in her audience with her. A lot of her fans are from the LGBTQ community. And, well, the reason she got in trouble because she said this about gay men on her show.
Gay men, you'll never be the woman that we are, no matter how gay, sir. and stop wearing our skirts and our heels.
Okay, all right. So she came out later. She apologized, teary-eyed or whatnot. And but you know what? Here's the thing. Is she saying what a lot of people are afraid to say? Nobody want to touch it?
I don't know. I look at the situation for, again, you're in a position to say positive things. You're in a position, but you also, you try to control the narrative when it comes to celebrity gossip, the whole nine. But I can see why she was mad. She's like, yo, like, I got a big foot, you got a big foot, we in here fighting for the same shoes. Like, like, so I can see why Wendy's in there like, damn it, they done took all my shoes. Like, I can see why Wendy's mad.
I want my man Mike to break it down. Something break it down, Mike. What really happened? Why'd she say that about the...
Well, she was talking about Valentine's Day and how women, when they don't have a man, they'll go out and celebrate Galentine's Day. You ever heard of Galentine's Day? It's for gals or whatever, just hanging out together. And so she was basically saying my girls or whatever, and I'm talking about women because y'all can't do the same things. Gay men can't do the same things we do. You don't have it's funny, we were just talking about that time of the month. She said, y'all don't have that, so you can't relate to what we're going through. And then she just kind of threw in that whole thing about the shoes and, the dresses and all that stuff, which went too far. Right. I mean, you know what? Let people be people. If they want to dress the way they want to dress, and if they want to feel happy, whatever makes them happy.
But in her defense, I'm like, do women really think like that?
I think what's crazy is there are some women who think like that. You know what's crazy is what I've heard is a lot of gay men who aren't as flamboyant feel that way about gay men who dress that way. They're probably some of the most critical because I forgot what they call them, but they call them something different. They call them a little bit. Huh?
What?
Okay, help us out here.
I don't think twink is the word you want. I don't think that's the word you're trying to use.
What was it?
Twink is not the word.
No. Who said no? Twink. Oh.
Tops is not the word.
Oh, no. I don't think so. No, we're not. Yeah.
I'm not even the authority to use the right words. I'm just so scared about the dangerous waters of this conversation and this audience and group to be the ones to use the words because we're all going to get a little wrong and it's very dangerous. We're going to pull a Wendy Williams in a minute.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to go there. So we're going to tread on very comfortable water when it comes to that. But so once again, Wendy said that she's in hot water, whatever. But at the same time, I think once again we were talking about Dwayne Wade's son the other day, who came out as wanted the gender change and wants to be referred to as a woman, a girl, and we respect that. Right. 12 years old, Zaya, we call her Zaya, whatnot. People need to be who they want to be. Allow them to be who they want to be. It's not affecting your life any. So if it's not affecting your life to that point where it's making you unhappy or taking money out of anything that's happening in your life, why do you have to worry about it that much, and why do you even have to speak on it? You know what I mean? So let's just enjoy life, and everybody should just be happy about that. Can we do that? Bottom line.
I love what he said about it too, because he was on one of the sports shows, and he's probably one of the best people to speak about it. You got this world-class athlete, and everybody has this idea of what his life is supposed to look like and what his children are supposed to move and operate like. And he's saying like, no, I love my children. And I think that probably was the biggest message to get out of it, because you have these expectations. Everybody wants their kids to be these star athletes, especially if you have an athletic background. You have these kids that you want to follow in your steps. And so seeing him being expressive about that, seeing Tracy McGrady, seeing Scottie Pippen, other athletes supported, they get it, they're parents. And I think that's probably the biggest disconnect, is everybody wants to have these opinions, and that's a child.
And I love it because he's using his platform as a celebrity to push it out there, to let them know that, hey, I support my child for being who my child wants to be, or who my child feels like they are in life. Right. You know what I mean? And using that celebrity. A lot of people are saying, well, you shouldn't push that on your child, you shouldn't even speak about something like that. I think it's really important for celebrities to push that narrative out there, to put it out there, to let them know that people are not alone. Right. There are a lot of people, especially in the transgender community. 80% of transgenders, 80% have contemplated suicide. 40% have tried to commit suicide. And there are a lot of people who feel like they're alone. They don't feel like they're right. Something's wrong with them or whatnot. So if you put it out there and make it seem like, you know what, hey, you're not alone. This is normal. We feel the same way. You got support. We got your back. maybe they'll feel better about themselves and we can live in a better world.
And I think over time we've gotten more understanding because, you know, I was in a group of like people that really I didn't necessarily have like I didn't like it or I just didn't understand it, you know. And I think the older I've gotten, I look back on when I was a kid. I'm like, man, when I was in preschool, this guy, he was kind of, you know what I mean? I thought he might be gay, you know what I mean? And then as we gotten older, he comes out gay. So I don't think it's a decision you make like, oh, I want to be gay today.
No, I don't think it's.
Who would want to choose that? Because it's a different path you're taking. So I believe they really do feel this way. You know what I mean? If that's how they really feel and that's really who they are, then we need to support that.
Right, exactly. I think that's a maturity. There's a maturity that comes along with it, and a lot of times, especially a lot of old school guys, man, growing up a certain way, you are taught certain things, you know what? But then with knowledge, absolutely comes power. And there is no excuse for not having knowledge these days with everything that's going on. You got it right at your fingertips. Yeah. Google, you can find out everything about everybody right at your fingertips. So there's no excuse to not know something about it. If you want to know about somebody, don't listen to what somebody else is telling you how to perceive them. Do your own research and make your own decisions to live your own life so that they can live their lives as well.
Right.
Right. We'll move on. All right, airplanes, crazy. Like, you ever been on an airplane and somebody reclines their seat all the way back, especially if you're in coach or whatever, and they're basically in your lap? Do you get upset? Do people get upset? Your people, I don't understand that. So like, there's this video that went viral, and everybody's kind of divided over right now. There's a lady on a plane on Delta. She reclined her airline seat as far back as possible. We can show the clip right now. The man behind her didn't appreciate it, and he rebelled. And you know how he rebelled? He was like, so she was behind. He's tapping the seat the entire time she's on the flight, just tapping her seat. And so she's got the video, and she's recording him. Do we have the video? Bottom line, so
he's so petty.
I don't understand. So who's right, who's wrong in this situation?
Both of them wrong, I think.
Why?
Because when you're on a plane, you gotta have, you have to have respect because when you pull that, even if you're in first class, you pull it all the way back. You know what I mean? You might be in somebody's way. So I think he should just said, hey, I don't know if he said it or not. Could you move your seat up a little bit? Because hey, at the end of the day, Mike, I think that's rude. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm gonna let you go ahead and say
it's being real.
Okay.
I think they both wrong.
Okay.
I think he wrong.
Yeah.
As much as I enjoyed his petty response, because him making beats on the back of her thing when she recorded, I'm like, this, you know what? This is how rich people fight, because it looked like they was in first class.
No, he was in the back of the plane.
Really?
His seat doesn't recline. Yeah.
That's why I thought that he was the last one in first class. I was like, oh man, this is how rich people fight. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, this is, but at the end of the day, it's a seat. It's supposed to go back. You had a cell phone. If your computer was right there, then I understand. But now you just adamant because you wanted to control the situation. It's a seat. It's supposed to go back.
That's right.
True. I've been in that situation before, though.
Everybody has. I think everybody has somebody leaning in.
No, I wouldn't.
I had security waiting for me.
That's the only issue I had with it. Because I think like two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I mean? If she's wrong for putting her seat back, he definitely is not supposed to be tapping. Exactly. I think he did it because he know this is a woman, I can get away with it. If that's me leaning my seat back and you do,
what happens?
We going in the bathroom and discussing this, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
you don't want to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
I found out the hard way.
You don't want to fight on the plane.
No, you don't want to.
You did something on the plane?
On a red eye.
Okay, listen, we got time.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, I was on a flight, red eye. You know, everybody's supposed to be asleep. I'm sitting there watching a movie. You know how sometimes they have direct TV, so you can watch it. The remote's right here and the thing. The dude is linked on my armrest and changing my channel. So that's what got me at first, right? I got on a black Nike hoodie. I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right. So look, bro, you kind of on my thing. So now he think it's an armrest war. It's not an armrest war. I just don't want you to change my channels.
Right.
So now you trying to debow me off the armrest. Now we got a problem. Right. So then I look. And his dandruff was on. Like he was sitting there. So that's when I lost it. And again, you try to be civil about things. So I elbowed him in the chest and then hit the thing. And then the people came and it was like, hey, it's a full flight. So like, you guys have to be adults. That's what the dude said. He's like, you guys got to be adults about this, right? So I was like, all right. So now he's pushing back and forth. So he pushed. I moved my arm, elbowed him again. So then he hit the thing.
Damn,
so then the guy, I know. Everybody was just trying to go to sleep. I was just trying to watch the Sports Center. Then now 2 more people come, and I'm like, yo, his dandruff is on my thing. And one of the flight attendants was like, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. So I was like, right? So then he was like, no, but he's moving my arm. So he grabs my arm and he was like, sir, you can't touch his arm. I was like this. Now y'all see what I'm dealing with? So he was like, hey, we need you to come with us.
Who, you or him?
The other dude. Okay. So he was sitting in the middle. The whole time there's an older white gentleman saying like, hey guys, you guys don't have to, you can use my armrest. So they moved him, and then they put another dude. He was like, man, that was entertaining. He said, y'all want a drink, man? I can buy everybody a drink, man. That was entertaining, man. And I happened to be traveling with Sinbad, opening for Sinbad. As soon as we get off the flight, Sinbad like this, man, what's wrong, man? I was hearing about you up in first class. I was like, this is what happens when I'm back there. He was like, all right. And then since then, he started finding me first class, because he was like, listen, man, every time, man, last time it was a woman with her feet up eating Cheetos. I was like, it's going down back there. You experience this. And I ain't from co-sex, but
There it is, man. Turn a tragedy into a triumph, man. Yeah. I don't think the guy's wrong. I don't think the woman's wrong.
Yeah,
though. I don't think so. I mean, like, I paid for the seat.
Right.
The seat reclines.
Yeah.
If the seat reclines, I should get the luxury of what I paid for, right? I can't help if the airline didn't give you enough room in the back. I don't want to be an asshole, but I can't help if the airline didn't give you enough room. That's not my problem. I'm sorry.
Seat you paid
I'm sorry.
for. Yeah.
So have you ever been eating and then somebody pull their seat all the way back and you know it hits your table?
Now, if you shouldn't jerk it back. You shouldn't go jerk it back. You should ease it back so you're not in somebody's lap that way.
And you gotta use common sense in that situation.
Right.
You know when they bringing the food, and you know when somebody behind you got their tray
So
down.
some people are real assholes on planes.
Oh yeah.
Fortunately, I haven't dealt with anything negative on the plane.
Oh, that's me.
So I don't.
You know what I hate about planes, man? I hate now they charge you for everything. Now, like if you sit in an exit row, they charge you extra to sit in the exit row. But if the plane go down, your ass become an employee. So shouldn't they be giving you a discount?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right? Shouldn't that make sense?
Right.
Another thing is, I think you're a terrorist if it's an early morning flight and you got your damn shade up and everybody trying to go to sleep. You're a terrorist. Your ass is a terrorist. Your ass is a terrorist. Anyway, I'm sorry. So the Delta CEO basically came out also and he said that she should ask.
What?
You should ask. Yeah, that's what he said.
You should ask, right?
Yeah.
But most people, I mean, you get assholes, but most people will ask though. They'll be like, "Is it cool if I come back a little bit?" Like,
So what's gonna happen if they say no?
yeah.
What's gonna happen if I'm like, hey, I'm about to come back. Like, no. Shit. If I had hair, I want you to braid my hair while I'm back there. Anyway, all right. Anybody on Tinder? Y'all? No. Chase on Tinder.
Nah, I thought about it.
One of them? Any of these sites?
I thought about it, but
I tried it.
You tried it?
Yeah, I tried it.
You had a good experience on there?
Yeah, I did actually.
he perked up. He like, yeah, I did.
you know what almost had me doing it, because I had a roommate and he was on there, and I saw one of his dates. I was like, where you meet her? You know what I'm saying? He was like, Tinder. I was like, what? But I'm just so nervous about getting on that stuff, you know what I mean?
Hey, so it's possible to meet a fine woman on Tinder. There was an Instagram model that actually paid for like one of the higher, I guess, memberships or whatever. And they actually, this chick right here, this is a young lady right here. Yeah. They kicked her off and they didn't give her money back because they thought she looked too good. And so they thought that she was catfishing folks.
Look at the face.
That makes sense, though.
That makes sense?
Listen, if you saw LeBron James playing in the D League, you'd be like, I don't think this makes sense. Do you see what he's doing to all these other people? Like, oh man, so you on Tinder, you like this, what is wrong? So then you think either she got a lisp, she stuttered, you think that it's something else that's going on, like, nah, stop playing. But again, like you on Tinder, there's no reason for her to be that antisocial.
Well, you know, maybe you know,
she got a bunch of hits.
Yeah.
What's a bunch?
I don't know. How's Tinder?
Well,
I
what
don't know
it
about
is
Tinder.
Swipe right or swipe left if
you
you
swipe
like it?
right if you
like them.
Yeah, if you like it.
Okay.
But usually, like when you see because some of her pictures kind of look published from what they were showing, and if you like, this is fake. It doesn't look legit. Like usually people on Tinder have like everyday pictures. Like
How can you tell if it's legit? How can you tell if you so you don't get catfish?
like usually it's just like a regular like picture like I'm out eating or something like that. But hers look like it was some magazine looking
Right,
stuff.
right.
Okay,
You want to take like some regular pics,
Regular
like you just
pics.
doing regular stuff, not modeling, posing, and everything.
right.
That's a red
So
flag.
teach me
for
about
catfish.
Tinder. When you swipe right, what happens?
When you swipe right, you show interest.
Show
So,
interest,
yeah.
and then they gotta
left
show
is-
interest, and then y'all can start
That's how
chatting.
it
on
goes.
what-
Your picture gonna come up on hers possibly, and if she swipe right, then boom.
Right.
Oh, it's going down.
Yeah. Okay.
Anybody on Tinder? Anybody on a dating site? Anybody ever tried a dating site? Nobody? Nobody? You did? Did you like it?
It was a whole bunch of losers.
What'd you say?
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of losers on there.
A whole bunch of losers.
Yeah.
How you know
I
you're
haven't
losers?
because I met them. I'll meet them in Starbucks somewhere like safe and
That's what I
everything
did.
like that.
Starbucks.
And
Met each other.
No.
and they would be catfish. A lot of times they're like
So they didn't look like the pictures.
they didn't.
Wow.
Or I'll chat with them and it seems genuine, but they're like being all thirsty, like they want some sex. Let's keep it real. So, but no, but I wasn't on Tinder. That's what I'm saying.
What, Plenty of Fish or something?
Yeah,
like
but this is back in the day. I don't do that now.
Okay.
I meet good, genuine people.
Okay. Where you meet them at?
Through friends and things like that.
Yeah, that's the best way to meet somebody.
Exactly, the old-fashioned way.
And
Thank you, lady.
Chase just said something. So these are sex sites to have sex.
That's what, from my understanding,
Right.
that's what most people are on there for. It's a hookup site.
It's a
so you're
hookup
on there to hook
Well,
up.
Tinder was initially supposed to be a hookup site, right? And then it kind of changed into more of a dating site now.
But they also have Christian Mingle, so you got to know where you going. They got farmersonly.com. You can meet people in prison.
So let me ask you a question. You have to pay for this?
Yeah, she paid for the subscription.
Oh, so it's legalized hoeing. I'm just saying, no, if you're swiping, no.
But Chase,
if you're on something,
it's like,
and
look.
you get to pay and say, okay, we hook up, how much you got to pay Tinder?
No,
both you pay.
You don't
Both
have to
y'all
pay.
pay.
No,
Y'all
you
both
don't.
pay
If you on, you both on too. So you on yourself out too then.
No, but this is how it works.
I don't know about it.
No, this is how it works. Like they have an option to pay, but it's like it gives you unlimited. Like you can see all the women who like you in the area or something. But the free, you just keep swiping.
You don't know about it because you buying Mercedes, man.
But that's just like going to the stroll.
No, it's not like that, man.
it ain't like that.
It's not that
It ain't like
extreme.
that.
Nah, no.
It ain't like that.
Not
So you
like
out there on the
that.
stroll like this? Nope. Okay, yeah.
That's what you do. You ride by, back and forth.
No.
Back and forth.
Well, hey, meet a woman on Tinder website or through a friend and take her to a nice movie this weekend. There's this movie that's coming out this weekend called The Photograph with Issa Rae. I can't wait to see this. Take a look at the clip. Gotta support black cinema. Guys, you're gonna go check that out. It's important to check it out on the first weekend too.
Yeah.
That part.
You gonna do it? Check.
Oh yeah, it's Will Packard. I'm on the Will Packard show, so.
Oh, okay.
let's-
That's right.
Yeah, so the Photograph, I support everything Will Packard because Will Packard has paid me, so
Yeah.
I'll be there buying 6 tickets.
Oh, there you go, man.
It seems like a good movie. I want to check it out.
Yeah. Some people I heard criticizing it, making it seem like it's what's the movie back in the day? Love Jones. Trying to make it say, look, who cares?
Right.
Yeah. Why? I mean, Love Jones was great. People are asking for a second Love Jones. So if this is a modern day version of Love Jones, why people? Sometimes we criticize.
Yeah, we need more black love stories.
Exactly, man.
This generation needs a Love Jones.
Yeah, I love love stories.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
go
shout
out
out
there.
Issa Rae, man. Like she's because we do like the YouTube stuff and online like media and stuff, and she's somebody that transitioned from YouTube to making movies. So she's a huge inspiration for somebody like me. So shout out her, man. Like we gotta support each other.
Doing it for your own, man. That's really important. When they don't want to give you the opportunities, whatever. There's so many different platforms now that you can create.
Make social media a great platform because now you can just get your stuff right to the people that really want to see it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they hiring.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You got a phone. You're hired on YouTube.
You are.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
You can be
You
an
don't do no
actor there.
application. They don't do no background check.
Nothing.
Get on there and make it happen.
Just go on and do it your own.
But
All
Trey
right.
said he's going 6 times, but he ain't got no woman.
No,
So
he
who
said
you
he
going?
buying 6 tickets.
So you got 6 women you taking? Because it's a woman in the. Who you taking?
No,
Chase?
I'm gonna go in there and just cry by myself. You know? all 6 tickets, I can cry by myself. I can sit right in the middle.
You're gonna give away, man. Just I think it's important. I think also people, if you got a little money, man, just go out there, buy a couple of tickets for it. Buy the theater out. You know what I mean? And
You do that all that money you got.
Well, I might buy a theater out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Just do that.
Because they can't deny numbers. You know what I mean? Numbers and money.
But you can afford that $5 million house you just bought Cynthia in Atlanta.
That's us. You starting to All right, we got some more to get in. Hey, you know what? I got this real quick segment I want to get into, man, that we're going to do this on Friday. We're going to try this, man. It's called Do We Really Give a Fuck Friday?
Like that.
Do we really give a... So I'm going to throw out some headlines, and I'm going to see if we really give a fuck about it. If we don't give a fuck, we're going to keep moving on. All right. Nicki Minaj at New York Fashion Week telling some women on Instagram to stay away from her man.
I don't
give a fuck about that. Nope.
I don't give a fuck.
Black China's mama, Tokyo Tony, got married.
We really don't give a fuck.
I was about to say.
We don't give 2 fucks.
Not giving.
No. How about this, though? A Maryland teacher is accused of, she's a substitute teacher, Maryland teacher accused of giving her students lap dances and kissing them, and the students are in the 4th grade.
We all give a fuck. She need to be prosecuted. We give a fuck so much.
Man, fuck.
Substitute, she got removed from the classes and also being accused of abusing some of the girls in the class as well. Substitute teacher.
She's nasty.
Yeah.
4th grade.
Wow. Yeah, we gotta get her up out of there.
She out of there. Gotta go. She should be.
Now, would you say that if you was in the 4th grade and she was fine?
Right.
Now, it's wrong. It's totally wrong. Don't get me wrong. Now, you doing that to a kid. It's totally wrong. But I'm saying, like, when you were in school,
Niggas in the 4th grade, I knew what was up.
No, 6th grade.
No, 4th grade, I knew
6th grade,
what
I
was
would have been
up.
like this. You know what? I got a little hair on my face. It's crazy, right? I can see what you're seeing. 4th grade, I'm lost. Like, you know what? I don't think that we should do this. You should take me home.
Right. That's totally wrong. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. When I was in high school, though, it's in the book. I a substitute teacher when I was in 12th grade. 12th grade, and my mama found out about it and threatened to get her fired.
Wait. You didn't say nothing. What you just say?
Huh?
You keep going around what?
I'm putting it in the book, man.
How'd your mom find out?
She leaning in. You leaning in.
Because he was. That's the
You know
first
how
time
she found out about it?
He was mumbling, so I didn't hear what you were saying.
Told your friends?
My ex-girlfriend, who I had broken up with, called my mom and told her.
How did she find out?
Because it was going around the school. People knew it at school.
And that be the thing, like whenever you hear these stories, like the teacher sleeping with the student.
But she was a substitute teacher.
This is still a teacher.
That makes a difference.
Still a teacher.
She wasn't there every day.
Oh, Mike is something. Mike is something.
cold boy, man.
I need some
cold
counseling.
with it.
But that was back, I was going through some things, man, back in there. That's why, I got
Now,
a
let
lot
me
of
ask you a
trauma in my
question,
life.
Mike.
Wait, ask me anything,
Cynthia
bro.
upstairs, do she know about this shit?
Yeah, it's in the book. All this is in the book.
You so nasty.
It ain't that. No, bro. What did I do
got taken
anything
advantage
wrong?
of.
I'm good, right? I didn't do anything wrong. This woman, she
How old was she?
No.
Well, she
you good,
violated
bro.
you.
No, I wouldn't call it violated now. Like, it wasn't like I didn't like it. She was 24, I was 17, and she was a substitute teacher, and she worked at the mall.
What did she look like
right there?
And she worked.
You didn't see her though. He about to get out of high school.
Well, that's wrong.
Exactly.
That's
Oh,
wrong.
that's wrong.
That's wrong.
That happened at my school.
That's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong regardless. I should say
That's all I'm
that.
saying.
It's wrong regardless. A woman that age should not be talking to a child whatsoever. 17, 18 shouldn't be doing that. So it's totally wrong. But I'm just saying what I had to go through.
My man.
It ain't nothing to death.
I had a
man.
few substitutes, I wish.
Oh man, we all.
How many times?
Yo, yeah, that's what I want.
Hold on. This ain't about me. No, no. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. But so this woman got removed from the classroom and whatnot, and so they got to do better background checks. They do. I mean, because you don't know who's like. Even if it's a substitute teacher, you don't want certain people around. You know,
This thing, so you gotta do better background.
I'm like, is it a school that they all coming from? Like, how do you do a background check to find out if
for that.
For a teacher,
she was stripping on the kids? Like, I don't think there's any background check that'll be like this. You know, Carol got that history every time she goes somewhere.
what I'm saying is like you just can't let just anybody be a substitute teacher in your school.
Now you feel like that.
Yeah, that's what. No, now I feel like that.
You was 17.
No, but shouldn't they have background checks for teachers, substitute teachers, anybody that's around your child? They should be some kind of evaluation, some kind of background check. These are your children.
Yep, security about everybody.
If I was 17 and I had a teacher like him, I wouldn't want that type of background check.
Hell nah.
Yeah. Bring
him in, man.
Just saying, Mike.
Okay.
Let's do what you do.
Let's get into some man code since we're in the man cave here.
Gotcha.
All right. Now I'm gonna be tread lightly because my boy T.O. he gonna be on the show next week. You know, I'm on the show. He's gonna be with Hatch. You know, he got a new podcast.
Who was Hatch?
Hatch is
I know that.
Yeah, Matthew Hatchett played in the NFL.
Titans.
He played with the Vikings
Okay.
and the Jets. So he's a good friend of T.O.'s. Y'all know who Terrell Owens is?
Yes.
Football player. So they got a podcast. You got to get your popcorn ready. And, you know, he's been kind of beefing back and forth with his former teammate, Donovan McNabb, for a while. And recently on his podcast, do we have the clip? We got the audio? We don't have the audio. Okay. Whew. He put Donovan on blast for cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
Damn. That's terrible.
Violation.
Violation. Speak on it.
Super violation.
It's like, man, some things you just can't let, because, you know, they were teammates, and that's like a brotherhood. You can't let, even though it might be wrong, but you can't let certain stuff get out there. You should never speak up on that. What another man is doing, you can only tell him man to man, like, hey, man, you know, you tripping. But don't put it out there for the world to hear that.
That's a total violation.
Yeah, that's violation,
That's
man.
total violation.
And then his reasoning. His reasoning was what got me. He told me shut the fuck up. So, you know, that right there, I mean, you don't say that to people. I'm like, what?
Man.
You know how many times anybody has been told shut the fuck up? They don't be like that. So guess what? He cheating on his wife. I don't know if you knew that. Tell me shut the fuck up. All right. I'm like, it didn't seem like it was a license to reveal all that. And then you could tell that it was very, very guy code because the men around was like, hey, yo,
Oh, they said it on the podcast?
Yeah, no, that's what Charlamagne and DJ Envy was trying to stop him. Like, hey, we don't do that.
A little bit too far. Going to this accusations out there, you know.
And Charlamagne had to even clear up what it was, what the accusation was actually.
Yeah,
over a message or text message or something, right?
Oh, that Donovan had.
With Donovan, it wasn't even,
Is there anything that somebody told you in confidence that could make you tell on them if they did something wrong? What could make you tell on somebody that they told you in confidence? What would they have to do?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You would take that to your grave?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it to my grave. Even if I don't like the nigga, I'm going to take it to my grave.
Okay.
All right. They're not going to deal with you no more. I know a lot about all my partners. I ain't going to say, no, I just don't deal with you no more.
Right.
Let it go.
I got a couple people who I just don't deal with no more. Like, we just don't see eye to eye, and I know some real dirt about them, you know what I mean? And I would never, because it says a lot about the type of person you are. You're not revealing nothing about them. You're really revealing who you are. So I think T.O. in that instance kind of showed us like who he was on the inside, you know what I mean? He's been accused of being like locker room distraction, and just in that one instance, I've never met him, don't know him, but just you doing that, it's like, okay, dude, like, that was a huge violation.
That's a huge violation and something you never do. You take, like you said, you take that to your grave. You just do that.
And I even had a problem with him even bringing up the fact that he had DUIs and all of this stuff. It's like, just leave that stuff alone.
It out.
What are you doing? Yeah, in his personal life. Don't even speak on it. Just, we had an issue. Let's get through our issue.
If he's going real personal, Chase, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he the way he told the story was like he was trying to, like, you know, and I waited for him after, you know, and like it was just a couple people in there, and I was like, hey man, like you told me shut the fuck up, man, and all this. and then so Charlamagne knew, they was like, yo, so like what did he say back? He was like, I don't really remember what he said, but like I was like, so you remember everything else. He was like, he had on a blue shirt. You know what I'm saying? His laces wasn't tied. You know what I'm saying? Donovan can't tie his laces. Like he gave us the description. And then as soon as it came to like, so what did Donovan say back to you? Well, I don't really remember what he said. You know what I'm saying? I was like, so you said all that to really say nothing. You just wanted to snitch on him. You still mad about whatever. You in the Hall of Fame. You were a great NFL athlete. Let it go. You ain't got to shun this man. That man ain't got to shun you. And you're a Black History Month too.
Yeah, right. But it's like, my thing is, man, that happened in 2004, right? Why y'all still talking about that, man?
He mad, bro.
Like, why is new stuff keep coming out about that?
He told him shut the fuck up, man. That hurt.
That's crazy.
And ladies, you know, so sometimes we put in bad positions. Like if your man is cheating and I'm a friend of your man's or whatever, don't get mad at me.
That's happened to me.
Because I didn't tell you that your man is cheating.
Because my loyalty is to you.
I'm sorry. I know it's terrible. And, you know, and I may have been behind the scenes telling him he shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
But I can't come to you and like, hey, you know what Todd is doing?
Right.
Oh, that's just so wrong. I just think you're such a nice lady. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. So don't get mad at us unless that person is actually introducing your man to the women that he's messing around with. You know what I mean?
You tell your boy if you see his girl out?
Oh yeah,
of course.
Oh yeah, because that's between us. Our loyalty's with us.
Yeah,
because her friends are gonna do that if she see you.
They taking pictures, bro.
Right.
They on speed dial, girl.
Guess what?
You better get down here right now to Fox Soul.
Yep.
You know who Chase got in the green room right now?
I brought my brother safe.
You did.
Real quick, Wu-Tang Clan. Everybody knows who Wu-Tang Clan is. It's up this Atlanta hotel. Apparently, a group of men got busted scamming, pretending to be the Wu-Tang Clan. Out of 100,000. That's actually the real Wu-Tang. That's the real Wu-Tang right there. But it's a bunch of men that was acting like they were Wu-Tang Clan. They pulled up to a hotel in the Rolls Royce, and they fooled this hotel out of $100,000 worth of stuff. And they got busted when they tried to do it again in Augusta. Now, come on now. You know Method Man.
At least the founding members,
you know, the Jizza.
They went from a white hotel.
They was posing as the Wu-Tang Clan.
I don't know, but what members? Were they Wizard? I mean,
it's a lot of them.
It is a lot of them.
It's a lot of them.
I don't even think they roll together anymore. You know what I mean? Like they grown with kids and mortgages. Like they not hanging out.
They have a TV show out. A Wu-Tang TV show. Right. They had a documentary the whole nine. It sounds like they went from a white hotel to a black hotel. They got down to Augusta.
Exactly.
It was like, nigga, you ain't Come on, man. I got on a Wu-Tang shirt right there. What you doing?
Wu-Tang for life. Ain't nothing to fuck with, man.
You said it was 100,000?
$100,000. You should have known something when he said, I'm ODB. I'm old Dr. Bass. It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, that's real, yeah. Man.
You guys have fun? All right, have fun? Good. Thank you guys, man. We want to thank our guests tonight, Chase Anthony, Troy Lawson, and Jay Ali for helping us break down the stories that are trending in the news tonight. Thank you once again to our beautiful studio audience. Happy Valentine's Day to all you ladies out there once again. To the fellas as well. Thanks for watching us on the Fox Soul TV mobile app. We will see you Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern on
The Mike and Donny Show.
On Fox Soul. Enjoy the weekend, everybody. Up next is the Tammy Mac Lake Show.